Welcome to Retirement with Jim. So today we're going to talk about the upcoming changes for Social Security in 2025 and how they may affect you. I think that's a mixed bag. I think some are good, some are bad, and you'll get to decide. So if you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe button, and feel free to leave some comments. I love to hear from everyone. Tell me what your opinions are. So let's get started. So the first change is the age. The age for retirement is going up. It is going up to 66 and 10 months. It was 66 and 8 months, so it's going up by 2 more months. With that, the final thing to cross is if you were born in 1960, let's say January of 1960, you are going to have to wait until 67, which means you would not retire until 2027. So you're the last group as we're finishing up with the end of the boomers. So keep that in mind, up by 2 months. Not necessarily a great thing. I think people want to retire sooner, not later. Next thing is the cap on the earnings, your wage earnings is going up. It's going up to $176,100, up from $168,600. So that's a good thing. You're going to collect more money from people who earn more. That will go into Social Security. That's a positive, definitely a win for everyone. The next thing to look at that affects the changes is your COLA. Your increase is this year going to for 2025 is going to be 2.5%. Actually, the lowest COLA increase in 5 years. So not necessarily any part that goes up is good, but it's not a great increase. That's for sure. Not much. And when you think about it, it's offset by what you have to pay in Medicare. So your Medicare is going up. So your Medicare, just may look at my notes. Your Medicare was $174 and some change per month coming out of your Social Security check. And that's important because that comes out of your Social Security check, before you get the final, what comes to you. That comes off the top. And this year it's going up $10 and some change to $185. So, you might have, the average 2.5% brings you about $48 if you're looking at the average Social Security check. Kind of adjust a little bit up or down based on how much your earnings were and what you're getting from Social Security, but the average is $48. So right off the bat, you're losing $10.70 of that additionally to Medicare. So you're also losing because your deductible for Medicare will also go up. In comparable form. So, it's just hitting you in the pocketbook, instead of being a benefit. You're not winning on that one. Not at all. Along with that, you look at that and you kind of say, okay, so your COLA, of course, is looking at the CPI-W. Now, it really shouldn't be W, because W looks at the increase based on what they call urban, city, and clerical workers. And, the average cost of gas and food and all of that. But what affects seniors the most is Medicare, is medical bills. So they really should switch and take a look at they have a couple other formulas that they could go after, which would benefit seniors in where they pay their money, which is medical and housing. They stand to then at least have a fighting chance of keeping up with inflation. We've just steadily lose ground every year. Don't let anyone fool you. You're not making any money on it. You're just barely, and you're not even keeping up with inflation. You're treading water at the very most, with that. So you're looking at some minor stuff that, is going to go up, and some stuff that is, going to stay about the same or go maybe even backwards. No one wants to wait longer to retire. That part going up, not a benefit to people. Nobody wants to wait. The wage on your earnings cap, that's a good thing. But it still needs to go higher than that. We could close the gap on the funding of Social Security if we raise that to at least 400,000. That would be a substantial win. So keep a look at how what 2025 looks like. If you haven't retired yet, keep saving. You get to add the cap on how much goes into your 401k. That has gone up. It's gone up to 23,500. That's nice. You can put that money aside, so you have additional funds that you're able to put in there. So keep in mind, keep saving. You're not there yet. Keep plugging away. Put as much additional, and if you're over 50, you can put the catch-up funds. Additional money can go in on top of that. So overall, definitely a mixed bag. I'm not going to necessarily call it a win. I think we're maybe dead even, and if not, even still losing, going backwards. So with that, let me know how you feel. What's your opinion? And I will see you in the next one.